Welcome everyone to the market review on amusement parks in the United States. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know about the video we will be showing throughout the presentation. We hope that this visual aid will help to engage the audience and make the information easier to understand and process. If you have any questions or would like to request a copy of the full report after the presentation, please don't hesitate to ask. And now, let's get started on our review of the exciting world of amusement parks in the US. But remember, safety is always the number one priority at amusement parks. Welcome to the market review on amusement parks in the United States. In this review, we will be discussing the various types of amusement parks in the US, including theme parks, water parks, and amusement arcades. We will also be providing a brief history of the US amusement park industry, starting in the late 19th century and continuing to the present day. Safety is an important consideration for amusement parks. Parks take various measures to ensure the safety of their guests, such as implementing safety protocols and training staff in emergency response procedures. According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, there were an estimated 30,900 injuries related to amusement park rides in the United States in 2020, with an injury rate of 1.4 injuries per million visits. However, it's important to note that most amusement park injuries are minor and do not result in severe injury or death. In fact, there were only 4 deaths related to amusement park rides in the United States in 2020. According to the Amusement Safety Organization, the top 10 safest amusement parks in the United States are Six Flags Magic Mountain, Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, Cedar Point, Knott's Berry Farm, Universal's Islands of Adventure, Disney's Magic Kingdom, SeaWorld Orlando, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Universal Studios Florida, and Epcot. These parks have demonstrated a commitment to safety and have implemented various measures to reduce the risk of accidents and injuries. For example, Six Flags Magic Mountain has a safety team that includes safety engineers, risk managers, and first responders who are trained in emergency response procedures. In addition, the park has a state-of-the-art emergency response center that is equipped with advanced communication and monitoring systems. The U.S. amusement park market is competitive and dynamic, with over 400 parks and attractions in the country. Parks often offer a variety of rides and attractions, as well as food, entertainment, and other amenities, to attract customers. Competition is fierce, with parks vying for the attention and business of visitors. Customer habits and preferences play a significant role in the amusement park market in the United States, with some visitors looking for thrilling and exciting rides and attractions, while others are more interested in family-friendly activities and amenities. The financial structure and equity of amusement parks in the United States can vary widely, with some parks privately owned and funded through investments and loans, and others publicly traded and funded through stock sales. Some parks are also owned and operated by local governments or nonprofit organizations. Amusement parks in the United States are regulated by several different institutions to ensure safety and compliance with relevant laws and regulations. These institutions include state regulatory agencies, federal regulatory agencies, and industry associations. Safety professionals, such as safety engineers and risk managers, may be responsible for evaluating the safety of amusement parks and identifying potential hazards or risks. To ensure the safety of amusement park rides, parks are required to follow industry standards and guidelines, as well as local and state regulations. Industry associations, such as the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, IAAPA, also play a role in regulating the amusement park industry by establishing best practices and guidelines for member parks to follow. By working together, these institutions help to ensure the safety of amusement park guests. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on the amusement park industry. Many parks were forced to close or limit capacity to comply with government regulations and guidelines. Parks that remained open implemented various measures to ensure the safety of guests, such as requiring face coverings, increasing cleaning and sanitization efforts, and implementing social distancing measures. The pandemic has also had financial impacts on the industry, with many parks experiencing significant losses due to reduced attendance and revenue. It is uncertain what the long-term effects of the pandemic will be on the amusement park industry, but it will likely continue to be a challenging time for parks as they navigate the changing landscape. Welcome to Chapter 1 of our market review on amusement parks in the United States. In this chapter, we will be exploring the conceptual landscape of amusement parks, including the different categories they can be classified into. These categories include theme parks, water parks, and amusement arcades. Theme parks are large, multifaceted facilities that are themed around a specific concept or idea, such as a movie or television franchise. Water parks are recreational facilities focused on water-based attractions, such as water slides and wave pools. Amusement arcades are smaller facilities that typically feature a variety of arcade games. In the United States, amusement parks are a popular form of recreation, with many families visiting these facilities each year. Now, let's take a look at the history of the amusement park industry in the United States. The first amusement parks in the U.S., known as trolley parks, were established in the late 19th century and were accessible by public transportation. These parks featured a mix of rides, games, and other attractions and were popular with families and young people. In the early 20th century, the amusement park industry in the U.S. expanded rapidly, with the establishment of several large and well-known parks, such as Coney Island in New York and Kennywood in Pennsylvania. These parks featured a mix of thrill rides, games, and other attractions and were popular with both local and out-of-town visitors. In the mid-20th century, the amusement park industry in the U.S. continued to grow, with the development of many new parks and the expansion of existing ones. Amusement parks began to focus more on themed rides and attractions, such as those based on movies and television shows, to differentiate themselves from competitors. In the late 20th century, the amusement park industry in the U.S. experienced a period of consolidation, with several smaller parks being acquired by larger corporations. Amusement parks continued to focus on themed rides and attractions, as well as investing in modern technologies, to attract and retain visitors. In the 21st century, the amusement park industry in the U.S. has continued to evolve, with the development of modern technologies and immersive experiences, as well as the introduction of new types of parks, such as water parks and adventure parks. According to Statista's data on the market size of the amusement park sector in the United States from 2011 to 2022, it is evident that the pandemic had a significant impact on the industry and it is currently recovering at a fast-growing year-by-year rate. A market analysis by Future Market Insights, FMI, projects that the theme park tourism market will reach a valuation of $49.1 billion in 2022, with sales projected to increase at a compound annual growth rate of 13% and the market size reaching $166.67 billion by 2032. Potential factors influencing the growth of the theme park tourism market include increasing disposable incomes, technological advancements, and the expansion of international tourism. There are several types of amusement parks in the United States, each with its own unique features and attractions. Theme parks are large, multifaceted facilities that are themed around a specific concept or idea, such as a movie or television franchise. These parks often feature a variety of rides, games, shows, restaurants, and shops to attract and entertain visitors. Some well-known theme parks in the U.S. include Disneyland and Universal Studios. Water parks are recreational facilities focused on water-based attractions, such as water slides, wave pools, and lazy rivers. These parks are often located in warm or tropical climates and may also feature other types of attractions, such as rides, games, and shows. Some well-known water parks in the U.S. include Water Country USA and Typhoon Lagoon. Amusement arcades are smaller facilities that typically feature a variety of arcade games, such as pinball machines, video games, and carnival-style games. Some amusement arcades may also have rides or other attractions. Some well-known amusement arcades in the U.S. include Dave Buster's and Chuck E. Cheese. Safety is a top priority for amusement parks in the United States. Parks take various measures to ensure the safety of their guests, such as implementing safety teams, establishing emergency response centers, and providing safety guidelines for guests. Regulatory agencies and industry associations, such as state regulatory agencies, federal regulatory agencies, and industry associations, also play a role in ensuring the safety of amusement parks in the U.S. According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC, there were an estimated 30,900 injuries related to amusement park rides in the United States in 2020, with an injury rate of 1.4 injuries per million visits. While it is important to note that most amusement park injuries are minor and do not result in severe injury or death, it is still important for park guests to consider safety when choosing a park to visit and to follow all safety guidelines while at the park. Ensuring the safety of guests is a top priority for amusement parks in the United States. To help consumers make informed decisions about which parks to visit, the Amusement Safety Organization, ASO, ranks the top 10 safest amusement parks in the U.S. each year. The top 10 safest amusement parks in the U.S. for 2022, according to the ASO, are Six Flags Magic Mountain, Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, Cedar Point, Knott's Berry Farm, Universal's Islands of Adventure, Disney's Magic Kingdom, SeaWorld Orlando, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Universal Studios Florida, and Epcot. These parks have demonstrated a commitment to safety and have implemented various measures to reduce the risk of accidents and injuries. For example, Six Flags Magic Mountain has a safety team that includes safety engineers, risk managers, and first responders who are trained in emergency response procedures. In addition, the park has a state-of-the-art emergency response center that is equipped with advanced communication and monitoring systems. It is important for amusement park guests to consider safety when choosing a park to visit and to follow all safety guidelines while at the park. The amusement park market in the United States is highly competitive and dynamic, with over 400 parks and attractions in the country. Parks often offer a variety of rides and attractions, as well as food, entertainment, and other amenities, to attract customers. Competition is fierce, with parks vying for the attention and business of visitors. Customer habits and preferences play a significant role in the amusement park market in the U.S., with some visitors looking for thrilling and exciting rides and attractions, while others are more interested in family-friendly activities and amenities. The financial structure and equity of amusement parks in the U.S. can vary widely, with some parks privately owned and funded through investments and loans, and others publicly traded and funded through stock sales. Some parks are also owned and operated by local governments or nonprofit organizations. There are several methods and sources that can be used to evaluate the safety of amusement parks. These include government agencies, industry organizations, and independent safety experts. When evaluating the safety of an amusement park, it is important to consider a variety of factors, including the park's maintenance and inspection practices, employee training, and safety policies. It is also useful to review incident reports and injury statistics, as well as any recommendations made by safety experts. By considering these factors, it is possible to determine the overall safety of an amusement park. In the United States, there are several government agencies that are responsible for regulating the safety of amusement parks. These agencies may include state regulatory agencies and federal regulatory agencies. The role of these agencies is to ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations, and to conduct inspections and audits of amusement parks. These agencies have the authority to impose fines or other penalties for non-compliance with regulations. The work of these agencies is important in promoting the safety of amusement parks and protecting the well-being of guests and employees. Presenting the top 10 safest amusement parks in the U.S. These parks have consistently demonstrated a commitment to safety through regular inspections, comprehensive safety programs, and low rates of reported incidents. Here are some facts regarding the pre-pandemic crisis for the year 2019. On our list, we have Hershey Park, located in Hershey, Pennsylvania. This popular theme park features over 70 rides and attractions and has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place. In 2019, the park reported a total of 7 injuries to the CPSC, none of which were serious. Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, located in Tampa, Florida, is also on our list. This large theme park offers over 50 rides and attractions and maintains a strong safety record through regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program. In 2019, the park reported a total of 8 injuries to the CPSC. SeaWorld Orlando, a large theme park and marine life park located in Orlando, Florida, is known for its focus on conservation and education, in addition to its rides and animal encounters. The park has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place, and reported 9 injuries to the CPSC in 2019. Universal's Islands of Adventure, located in Orlando, Florida, is a large theme park featuring rides and attractions based on popular movies and television franchises. The park has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place, and reported 10 injuries to the CPSC in 2019. Six Flags Great Adventure, located in Jackson, New Jersey, is another amusement park on our list. The park features over 50 rides and attractions and has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place. In 2019, the park reported a total of 11 injuries to the CPSC. Cedar Point, located in Sandusky, Ohio, is a popular destination for roller coaster enthusiasts and has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place. In 2019, the park reported a total of 12 injuries to the CPSC. Disney's Magic Kingdom, located in Lake Buena Vista, Florida, is a well-known theme park and a top pick for families. The park has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place, and reported 13 injuries to the CPSC in 2019. Kennywood, located in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, is a classic amusement park featuring over 50 rides and attractions. The park has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place, and reported 14 injuries to the CPSC in 2019. Rounding out our top 10 is Holiday World, located in Santa Claus, Indiana. This family-friendly park features over 50 rides and attractions and has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place. In 2019, the park reported a total of 15 injuries to the CPSC. Finally, we have Universal Studios Hollywood, located in Universal City, California. This movie-themed park has a strong safety record, with regular inspections and a comprehensive safety program in place, and reported 16 injuries to the CPSC in 2019. The following slides will elaborate on some more incidents in recent years. While amusement parks in the U.S. generally have a strong safety record, there have been several incidents and accidents in recent years that have raised concerns about the safety of these parks. These incidents serve as a reminder of the importance of safety at amusement parks and the need for park operators to maintain their rides and attractions and to implement comprehensive safety programs to minimize the risk of accidents and injuries. There have been several incidents at amusement parks in the U.S. in recent years that have raised concerns about safety. In 2018 and 2019, roller coasters at California's Great America Theme Park and Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey malfunctioned, leaving riders stranded for several hours. In 2017, a ride called the Fireball malfunctioned at the Ohio State Fair, causing the death of one person and injuries to several others. In 2016, there was a serious accident at the Schlitterbahn Water Park in Kansas, resulting in the death of a 10-year-old boy. In recent years, there have been several disturbing incidents at amusement parks that have left guests hesitant to ride attractions. In 2020, a 14-year-old tourist named Tyre Sampson died on the Orlando Freefall ride at Icon Park in Florida due to the ride operator's negligence in failing to post weight and height limits at the entrance. The company operating the ride was later sued for negligence. In 2019, an 11-year-old boy named Michael Jaramillo died on the Raging River ride at Adventureland in Iowa, with 2 other family members being hospitalized with injuries. An inspection of the ride later found 17 safety violations, leading to the ride being closed for the 2022 season. In addition to these tragic deaths, there have been numerous reported injuries at amusement parks. For example, a 63-year-old woman fell off a carousel at Magic Kingdom in Florida and suffered a fractured hip, seizures, a stroke, and chest pain after riding Soarin' Around the World at Epcot. A 77-year-old with hip pain and a 66-year-old with motion sickness were both hospitalized after riding Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey at Universal Orlando Resort. The Ohio Department of Agriculture released a report on the incident at Cedar Point, where a ride malfunction caused the death of one person and injuries to several others in 2017. The report determined that Cedar Point did not violate any laws or rules in its operation or maintenance of the ride. The report found insufficient evidence to find the actions or inactions of Cedar Fair Entertainment Company, Cedar Point, violated any of the laws that relate to the safe operation of amusement park rides. The department is not recommending any administrative action against Cedar Point. This report highlights the importance of thorough investigations into amusement park incidents and the need for regulatory agencies to hold park operators accountable for ensuring the safety of their rides and attractions. The amusement park market in the United States is a highly competitive and dynamic industry. There are over 400 amusement parks and attractions in the U.S., ranging from small, locally owned operations to large, internationally recognized theme parks. Competition is fierce, with parks vying for the attention and business of visitors. To attract customers, amusement parks often offer a variety of rides and attractions, as well as food, entertainment, and other amenities. Some parks also offer promotions and discounts. Customer habits and preferences play a significant role in the market, with some visitors looking for thrilling and exciting rides and attractions, while others are more interested in family-friendly activities and amenities. The financial structure and equity of amusement parks in the U.S. can vary widely, with some being privately owned and funded through investments and loans, and others being publicly traded and funded through stock sales. Some parks are also owned and operated by larger companies or corporations, while others are independent operations. The financial structure and equity of amusement parks in the United States can vary significantly. Some parks are privately owned and funded through investments and loans, while others are publicly traded and funded through stock sales. Some parks are also owned and operated by larger companies or corporations, while others are independent operations. Understanding the financial structure and equity of an amusement park is important for both the park and its customers. For the park, it can affect the level of investment and funding available, as well as the ownership and management structure. For customers, it can affect the types of rides and attractions available, as well as the overall quality and maintenance of the park. It's important for amusement parks to be transparent about their financial structure and equity, as it can affect the level of trust and confidence that customers have in the park. Customers should be aware of who owns and operates the park, as well as how it is funded, in order to make informed decisions about whether to visit and support the park. Modern technology and innovation are crucial for amusement parks to stay relevant and meet the changing needs of customers. However, it is equally important for the organization to effectively manage the implementation of these technologies and initiatives. This includes clearly communicating the goals and benefits of these changes, as well as providing adequate training and support to employees. The results of interviews conducted at an amusement park showed that while digital tools, such as online schedules and updates, have been implemented to streamline work processes and improve customer service, not all employees were satisfied with their use. Some found the tools difficult to use, while others felt that they received insufficient information about their purpose. Despite this, most respondents agreed that the introduction of digital tools has contributed to equal knowledge flow within the organization. The results of these interviews highlight the importance of effectively managing the implementation of modern technology and innovation initiatives in amusement parks. By ensuring a smooth transition and providing adequate support to employees, organizations can maximize the benefits of these innovations and stay competitive in the dynamic amusement park market in the United States. Innovation and technology play a significant role in the competitive and dynamic amusement park market in the United States. Amusement parks often invest in new and advanced rides and attractions to attract and retain visitors, and to stay relevant and meet the changing needs of customers. This can include the use of innovative technology, such as virtual reality experiences and interactive rides. Amusement parks also often invest in modern technologies for operations, such as ticketing and queue management systems, to improve the visitor experience and increase efficiency. As consumers become more environmentally conscious and concerns about global warming continue to grow, sustainability has become increasingly important in the amusement park industry. To stay relevant and meet the changing needs of customers, amusement parks must consider their impact on the environment and implement sustainability initiatives. There are several ways that amusement parks can be more sustainable. One simple way is to implement easy wins such as switching to LED lighting and using alternative power generation. Amusement parks can also take a team approach to sustainability by engaging employees and forming green groups. Food and beverage options can also be made more sustainable by using biodegradable cups and containers and sourcing locally. Transportation can also be made more sustainable by using electric vehicles and providing shuttle services. In addition to these initiatives, amusement parks can also consider more comprehensive sustainability efforts such as conducting sustainability assessments and implementing comprehensive sustainability plans. By taking a proactive approach to sustainability, amusement parks can not only reduce their environmental impact, but also appeal to environmentally conscious consumers and differentiate themselves in a competitive market. In this chapter, we will discuss the popularity of amusement parks as a leisure activity for families, the factors that contribute to their appeal, and the trends that influence when families choose to visit amusement parks. We will also delve into the findings of the 2021 Survey of Household Economics and Decision-Making, SHED, report, which provides insights into the financial well-being of U.S. families and trends in household spending. By the end of this presentation, you will have a better understanding of the amusement park industry in the United States and how it caters to the needs and preferences of families. Amusement parks offer a wide range of benefits for families, making them a popular leisure activity in the United States. Some of the key benefits of visiting amusement parks for families include variety of rides and attractions. Amusement parks offer a wide range of rides and attractions that appeal to different age groups and interests. This means that families with children of different ages can all find something to enjoy at the same amusement park. For example, thrill-seeking teenagers might enjoy roller coasters and other high-speed rides, while younger children might prefer gentler rides and interactive attractions such as animal exhibits or shows. Convenient and enjoyable way to spend time together. Amusement parks offer a convenient and enjoyable way for families to spend time together. With a range of amenities such as food, shopping, and entertainment, families can enjoy a full day out without having to worry about planning multiple activities or finding places to eat. Affordability. Many amusement parks offer discounts for families, as well as multi-day or season pass options that can provide significant savings for frequent visitors. This makes amusement parks an affordable leisure activity for families in the United States. Quality time and lasting memories. Visiting amusement parks can provide a chance for families to spend quality time together and create lasting memories. The excitement and fun of trying new rides and attractions together can bring families closer and create positive experiences that will be remembered for years to come. Overall, the benefits of visiting amusement parks for families make them a popular leisure activity in the United States. By offering a wide range of rides and attractions, convenience, and affordability, amusement parks provide an enjoyable and memorable day out for families and a chance to spend quality time together. The 2021 SHED report, conducted by the Federal Reserve Board, found that self-reported financial well-being among U.S. families has improved and is now at the highest rate since the survey began in 2013. However, the report also showed that disparities still exist by education, race, ethnicity, and income, with adults who have at least a bachelor's degree being much more likely to be doing at least okay financially, 91%, compared to those with less than a high school degree, 49%. In 2021, the Survey of Household Economics and Decision-Making, SHED, report added several new topics to its annual survey, including disruptions from natural disasters, rental debt, and employer vaccine mandates. Additionally, this year's report included the inclusion of cryptocurrencies and, buy now, pay later, BNPL, products for the first time. These new topics provide valuable insights into the financial well-being and decision-making of American families. For example, the report found that cryptocurrency use as an investment was more common among younger, more educated, and higher-income individuals. Similarly, the use of BNPL products was more common among younger, lower-income individuals with lower credit scores. Understanding these trends can help businesses and organizations better serve the financial needs and preferences of different demographic groups. The report also found that natural disasters, such as the recent hurricanes and wildfires, had a significant impact on the financial well-being of affected households. Many families experienced disruptions to their income, employment, and access to financial services, which can have long-term consequences on their financial stability. The inclusion of rental debt as a topic in the SHED report sheds light on the challenges faced by renters in the United States, particularly those with low incomes and limited credit histories. Finally, the inclusion of employer vaccine mandates as a topic in the SHED report highlights the role that employers can play in promoting the financial well-being of their employees. As vaccine availability increases, some employers are requiring their employees to receive the vaccine as a condition of employment. Understanding the financial implications of such mandates can help employers and employees make informed decisions about their health and financial well-being. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on the financial well-being of families in the United States. The 2021 SHED report found that the pandemic had a negative effect on the financial well-being of many families, with 31% of adults reporting that their financial well-being had declined since the start of the pandemic. One of the main ways in which COVID-19 has affected family finances is through job loss or reduced income. The pandemic has resulted in widespread economic disruption, with many businesses closing or reducing operations, leading to job loss or reduced hours for many workers. This has had a knock-on effect on the financial well-being of families, as they have had less income to cover expenses such as rent, mortgages, and other bills. In addition to job loss and reduced income, the pandemic has also had an impact on the expenses of families. Many families have had to incur additional costs as a result of the pandemic, such as purchasing personal protective equipment, PPE, and making adaptations to their homes to facilitate remote work or homeschooling. The SHED report found that 41% of adults experienced an increase in expenses due to COVID-19, which further impacted their financial well-being. The impact of COVID-19 on family finances has been particularly pronounced for certain groups, such as lower-income families and families of color. The SHED report found that these groups were more likely to report declines in financial well-being and increases in expenses due to the pandemic. Overall, the COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on the financial well-being of families in the United States, with many experiencing job loss, reduced income, and increased expenses as a result of the crisis. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on family activities in the United States. Many families have had to cancel or postpone trips and vacations, and many events and activities that families typically enjoy, such as going to the movies or visiting amusement parks, have been closed or limited. This has had a negative impact on the leisure and hospitality industry, including the amusement park industry. According to a report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the leisure and hospitality industry lost nearly half of its jobs during the pandemic. Many amusement parks had to close temporarily or operate at reduced capacity, which resulted in a loss of revenue and layoffs for park employees. However, some amusement parks have adapted to the pandemic by offering socially distanced or virtual experiences for visitors. For example, Disneyland in California and Disney World in Florida have implemented measures such as mandatory face coverings, temperature checks, and limited capacity to ensure the safety of visitors. The impact of the pandemic on family activities has been significant, but as vaccination rates increase and restrictions are lifted, it is hoped that families will be able to return to enjoying the leisure activities that they love. Amusement parks in the United States rely on a large workforce to operate and maintain their rides and attractions, as well as provide customer service and other amenities. According to the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, IAAPA, the amusement park industry in the United States employs over 350,000 people, making it a significant employer in the country. The workforce at amusement parks in the United States is made up of a variety of employees, including ride operators, maintenance staff, customer service representatives, food and beverage workers, and security personnel. Amusement parks also often employ seasonal workers, particularly during peak tourist seasons, to meet the demands of increased visitor traffic. Examples of popular amusement parks in the United States include Disneyland, Universal Studios, and Six Flags. In addition to labor regulations, amusement park operators in the United States are also subject to safety regulations that are designed to protect the well-being of their employees. This includes regulations related to ride safety and maintenance, as well as emergency response planning and training. Amusement park operators are required to follow these regulations to ensure the safety of their employees and visitors. They are also required to report injuries and incidents to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, CPSC, to track and prevent future accidents. Examples of these regulations include requirements for regular inspections of rides and equipment, the development of emergency response plans, and the provision of safety training for employees. Ensuring the safety of employees and visitors is a top priority for amusement park operators, and these regulations help to ensure that safety standards are met and maintained. Amusement parks in the United States are a significant employer, employing over 350,000 people according to the International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, IAAPA. The workforce at these parks is diverse and includes ride operators, maintenance staff, customer service representatives, food and beverage workers, and security personnel. Many amusement parks also employ seasonal workers to meet the demand for labor during peak tourist seasons. Labor regulations for amusement park employees in the United States are governed by federal and state laws, and ensure that these employees have the same protections and benefits as other workers, including minimum wage, overtime pay, and the right to form a union. Safety regulations are also in place to protect the well-being of both employees and visitors, including regulations related to ride safety and maintenance, as well as emergency response planning and training. It is common for amusement parks to hire high school and university students as part-time or seasonal employees, particularly during peak seasons such as the summer months. These employees may work in a variety of positions, including food and beverage service, admissions and ticketing, ride operation, and customer service. Amusement park employers may also look for employees who are able to work flexible hours to meet the demand for labor. In summary, the workforce and staffing at amusement parks in the United States is governed by a combination of labor and safety regulations, which are designed to protect the well-being of both employees and visitors. Amusement park operators are responsible for ensuring that their employees are trained and competent, and that their parks are safe and well-maintained. The Walt Disney Company is a well-known global entertainment and media conglomerate, with a strong presence in the amusement park industry in the United States. The company's human resources, HR, approach is centered on the idea that it takes people to make the dream a reality. In other words, Disney recognizes that its success is largely dependent on the hard work and dedication of its employees, who are known as cast members. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, Disney's HR strategy has focused on managing the layoff and rehiring of personnel, as well as the implementation of COVID-related protocols in the company's theme parks around the world. The paper, Disney's HR Strategy in Response to COVID-19, explores the human resources-related decisions made by the company during this challenging time. In early 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic caused many businesses, including Disney, to make major shifts in operations. As a result, Disney theme parks around the world closed, leaving thousands of cast members with little to do but wait. The closures of the theme parks, which accounted for 37% of the company's total revenue in 2019, were a significant blow to the company and its employees. Despite the challenges, Disney's HR team worked tirelessly to manage the layoff and rehiring of personnel, as well as the implementation of COVID-related protocols in the company's parks. The paper discusses the various HR issues faced by the international parks, including the need to adhere to local labor laws and regulations, as well as the challenges of communicating with and supporting a global workforce. In conclusion, the Disney HR approach is centered on the idea that the company's success is largely dependent on the hard work and dedication of its employees. In response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the HR team has demonstrated resilience and adaptability in managing the layoff and rehiring of personnel and implementing COVID-related protocols. This paper offers avenues for future research on Disney's HR strategy during the pandemic. Some potential areas of future research include examining the long-term effects of COVID-related layoff and rehiring practices on employee morale and retention. Analyzing the effectiveness of different HR policies and protocols put in place to protect the health and safety of amusement park employees. Exploring how the pandemic has impacted the recruitment and training processes for amusement park employees. Investigating the financial implications of COVID-19 on the amusement park industry and how HR strategies have adapted to address these challenges. The paper, Disney's HR Strategy in Response to COVID-19, offers avenues for future research. Topics may include management of cast members internationally, impact of COVID-related protocols, and HR issues faced by international parks. Further research can help improve HR strategies for amusement park industries facing similar crises. The amusement park market in the United States and Europe has several key differences that set them apart. One of the most notable differences is the size and scale of the parks. Many of the largest and most well-known amusement parks in the world, such as Disney World and Universal Studios, are located in the United States and are much larger than most amusement parks in Europe. However, Europe does have several large and well-known amusement parks, such as Disneyland Paris and Europa Park in Germany, which are popular with both local and international visitors. Another difference between the two markets is the type of rides and attractions that are offered. Amusement parks in the United States often focus on thrill rides and extreme roller coasters, while European parks tend to have a greater emphasis on family-friendly rides and attractions. European parks also often have a stronger focus on cultural and historical themes, such as castles and fairy tales, which are not as common in American parks. The amusement park market in Europe is significant and has its own unique characteristics. Many of the largest and well-known amusement parks in Europe are in France and Germany, such as Disneyland Paris and Europa Park. These parks are popular with both local and international visitors and often have a strong focus on cultural and historical themes, such as castles and fairy tales. European amusement parks tend to have a greater emphasis on family-friendly rides and attractions, compared to the thrill rides and extreme roller coasters that are more common in American amusement parks. In terms of safety, amusement parks in Europe are required to follow a set of regulations to protect the well-being of their employees and visitors, similar to amusement parks in the United States. However, there may be some differences in the way that amusement parks in Europe approach safety, depending on the specific country and local laws. There are several regulatory agencies and organizations responsible for overseeing the safety of amusement parks in Europe, including the European Union, European standards, and national agencies. The amusement park market in Asia is significant and has its own unique characteristics. Many of the largest and most well-known amusement parks in Asia are located in Japan and China, which have a long tradition of theme park development. Amusement parks in Asia often have a strong focus on technology and innovation, with several innovative rides and attractions that are not found in other parts of the world. In terms of regulations, amusement parks in Asia are required to follow a set of safety regulations to protect the well-being of their employees and visitors. This includes regulations related to ride safety and maintenance, as well as emergency response planning and training. There are several regulatory agencies and organizations that are responsible for overseeing the safety of amusement parks in Asia, including Asia Attractions Association, AAA. The AAA is a non-profit organization that represents the interests of the amusement park industry in Asia. The organization works to promote safety and quality standards in the industry and provides a range of services to its members, including training, research, and networking opportunities. China National Tourist Office, CNTO. The CNTO is a government agency that is responsible for promoting tourism in China. The organization works to improve the quality and safety of tourist facilities and attractions in the country, including amusement parks. Japan Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, JAPA. The JAPA is a trade organization that represents the interests of the amusement park industry in Japan. The organization works to promote safety and quality standards in the industry and provides a range of services to its members, including training, research, and networking opportunities. In the United States, many amusement parks are located in areas that are easily accessible by car, with ample parking available on-site or nearby. Some parks are also located near public transportation, such as trains and buses, which can be convenient for visitors who do not have access to a car. For example, Disneyland in Anaheim, California is located near several major freeways and is also accessible by public transportation, including buses and the Metrolink rail system. To make their visits more enjoyable and accessible, many amusement parks in the United States offer special packages and accommodations for disabled individuals. These may include disability access passes. Many amusement parks offer disability access passes for disabled individuals and their companions, which may allow for expedited access to rides and attractions and may also include other benefits, such as reserved seating or discounts on food and souvenirs. Disability-friendly rides and attractions. Many amusement parks have made efforts to make their rides and attractions more accessible to disabled individuals, with features such as wheelchair ramps and accessible loading and unloading areas. Some parks may also offer special adapted versions of rides and attractions for disabled individuals, such as sensory-friendly or relaxed environments. Disability-friendly amenities. Many amusement parks also offer disability-friendly amenities, such as designated parking areas, wheelchair rentals, and accessible restrooms and facilities, to make the park more accessible and comfortable for disabled individuals. Here are a few examples of special packages and accommodations that amusement parks in the United States may offer for disabled individuals. Disney's Disability Access Service, DOS. Disney's Disability Access Service, DOS, is a system that allows disabled individuals to obtain a return time for rides and attractions based on the current wait time, rather than waiting in line. DOS users can also use their DOS card to access reserved seating areas for shows and parades. Universal Orlando Resort's Disability Access Pass. Universal Orlando Resort offers a Disability Access Pass, DAP, for disabled individuals and their companions, which allows for expedited access to rides and attractions and may also include other benefits, such as reserved seating or discounts on food and souvenirs. Six Flags Disability Access Pass. Six Flags theme parks offer a Disability Access Pass, DAP, for disabled individuals and their companions, which allows for expedited access to rides and attractions and may also include other benefits, such as reserved seating or discounts on food and souvenirs. Cedar Point's Disability Access Pass. Cedar Point Theme Park in Ohio offers a Disability Access Pass, DAP, for disabled individuals and their companions, which allows for expedited access to rides and attractions and may also include other benefits, such as reserved seating or discounts on food and souvenirs. These are just a few examples of the special packages and accommodations that amusement parks in the United States may offer for disabled individuals. Different parks may offer different packages and accommodations, so it is a good idea to check with the specific park for more information. Accommodation facilities. Many amusement parks in the United States are located near a range of accommodation options, including hotels, motels, and vacation rentals. This can be convenient for visitors who want to stay overnight or for an extended period. For example, Universal Studios Hollywood in Los Angeles, California is located near several hotels and motels, as well as vacation rentals such as apartments and houses. There are several hotel options available to visitors of amusement parks in the United States, including budget-friendly hotels, luxury resorts, and family-friendly hotels. Visitors can choose the accommodation that best meets their needs and budget. Some amusement parks in the United States also offer on-site accommodation options, such as hotels and resorts that are owned and operated by the park. These can be convenient for visitors who want to be close to the park and have easy access to the rides and attractions. Dining options. Amusement parks in the United States often offer a variety of dining options for visitors, including fast food, sit-down restaurants, and snack stands. Many amusement parks in the United States offer a range of dining options to suit different budgets and preferences. For example, Disneyland in Anaheim, California offers a range of dining options, including fast food, sit-down restaurants, and snack stands. Some amusement parks in the United States also offer dining plans or meal deals that can be purchased in advance and include meals and snacks throughout the day. These plans can be convenient for visitors who want to save money on food and have a hassle-free dining experience. Some amusement parks in the United States also offer special dining experiences, such as character meals or private dinners, which can be a fun and memorable part of the visit. In summary, amusement parks in the United States often offer a range of accommodation facilities and dining options for visitors, including budget-friendly options, luxury resorts, and special dining experiences. Visitors can choose the accommodation and dining options that best meet their needs and budget, and have a convenient and enjoyable experience while visiting the park. The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in several changes in amusement park operations in the United States. One such change is the adoption of capacity management tools by amusement parks. Government restrictions have forced many attractions to limit capacity as the 2021 season begins, and some parks are using tools such as dynamic pricing and digital queuing systems to control capacity and distribute crowds more effectively. However, not all parks have found these tools to be successful, with some dropping digital queuing systems due to mixed guest acceptance. Another change brought about by the pandemic is the acceleration of cashless operations in amusement parks. Many parks had already made the move to cashless operations in the years leading up to the pandemic, but operating in the era of COVID-19 has spurred even greater consumer acceptance. While cashless transactions are seen as safer for both staff and guests, some parks have faced challenges in finding ways for younger guests to access funds, as not all children have phones. Touchless concessions have also become more popular in amusement parks to minimize contact and improve efficiency. Mobile food ordering apps, which can reduce wait times and increase per caps, have become popular among larger attractions operators, and are expected to spread throughout the industry. In addition, The use of scannable QR codes for conveying events, displaying park maps, and sharing menu information without the need for paper copies has also seen a resurgence during the pandemic. Cleanliness has become an even more important priority for amusement parks in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, and parks are expected to continue to prioritize keeping touchpoints on rides and attractions disinfected and maintaining prominent levels of cleanliness throughout their facilities. Hand sanitizer dispensers will be a common sight at amusement parks for the near future, although the use of hand stamps may be less common since they quickly wash off with alcohol-based sanitizers. One strategy for generating revenue during the COVID-19 pandemic has been the sale of merchandise and the use of online platforms to offer virtual experiences and events. Some amusement parks have implemented tiered ticketing systems, offering a range of pricing options for guests. Other parks have looked to generate revenue through the use of mobile food ordering apps, which can reduce wait times and increase per caps. The use of scannable QR codes for conveying events, displaying park maps, and sharing menu information without the need for paper copies has also seen a resurgence during the pandemic. Additionally, some amusement parks have turned to partnerships and sponsorships as a way to generate revenue during the pandemic. This may include partnerships with brands for co-branded merchandise or sponsored events. Finally, some amusement parks have looked to other revenue streams, such as the sale of annual passes or the rental of facilities for events and functions. Webintelligency is a market research and competitive intelligence services provider that specializes in analyzing and understanding the market you operate in, including the amusement park industry in various regions around the world. Our team of experts has a wealth of experience in this field and can provide valuable insights and information to help you make informed business decisions. Some of the services we offer for startups, SMBs, and fast-growing companies include market and customer research and analysis. We offer detailed market review and/or market analysis reports of your specific market and region, including information on market size, growth trends, and key players. Competitive intelligence and analysis reports. We can help you understand the competitive landscape of your market, including information on the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors and suggestions for how to differentiate your offering. Due diligence and financial resilience as well as personal integrity concerning every company and business person of your interest. Market entry and expansion strategy. We can assist you in developing a strategy for entering or expanding your market in a specific region, including information on the best locations, target customers, and marketing tactics. Overall, Webintelligency is dedicated to helping our clients succeed in their global market. If you are interested in learning more about our services, please do not hesitate to contact us for a consultant meeting, free report samples, and research quotations. Should you wish to get the full report, we will share it with you for free. Contact us for more information.